So a little very early morning walk and talk weather. A little bit of rain outside, so we're in this little back hallway here, the weather office. Just want to do a quick overview. I'm going to flip this around, and we're going to look at some of the currents, what's happening now. We're going to take a look at Alabama, Georgia, and where this thing's headed. We'll also talk about the weekend and some football. Let's get to it. So here's where we've got Helene right now over here in south central Georgia. This is actually to the east. The center is well to the east of I-75. So this actually took a little bit more of an easterly track. So here's what that means for places like LaGrange, Griffin, Perry, Americus, Macon, Atlanta, Kennesaw, Marietta, Alpharetta. That is great news because along and west of I-75, there is no tornado threat, and the strongest winds will remain on the eastern side of the state. Not good for Dublin, Sandersville, Augusta, Athens, Greenwood, Greenville, South Carolina. Areas further to the east of that center are going to be getting some of the gustier winds. So let's go and take a look actually at those wind speeds here. These are current gusts as this moves forward. And you're going to notice a very stark difference to the east versus the west. Now, granted, along this western flank here, we're getting some good gusts. So just outside of Dothan, as you head towards Donaldsonville, Blakely area there in Early County, Seminole County, you have some gusts in the 40s. Those will be subsiding here over the next couple of hours. Here, across the Atlanta metro, I believe the strongest winds are going to be here as you head I-85 north, I-20 east, and you look at this side of the state, going to have the strongest winds. Looking over here at the Birmingham metro, there's just, there'll be some occasional gusts, breezy conditions, but in general, not looking at anything too turbulent in terms of winds here. I want to go to the radar now, and here's the problem with Alabama. We're going to miss out on the rain over here. Demopolis, Tuscaloosa, Centerville, Jasper, Fayette, Aliceville, Selma, Prattville. Birmingham's going to be the start cutoff. Same with Cullman, perhaps even Sylacauga. Meanwhile, you've got very, very heavy rain over here, and that could lead to some issues. In fact, we'll switch on over here to our accumulation, and we're going to go, let's do 12-hour rain, and we'll hop on over here. And you can see, looking at the radar estimates here, we've had close to an inch and 2+ as you get south into Chambers County. So just a general idea of the difference in rain as we go through the day today. So a look at the current gusts here in central Alabama. Again, this is right now. A gust is a peak wind over a short amount of time. And again, 16, 11, 15, 18, not going to do much. 25-mile-an-hour wind gusts will get your attention. Should not do any major damage. And we should still see our greatest wind threat today on these easternmost counties. That would be from DeKalb, Cherokee, Cleburne, maybe Clay, Randolph, Chambers, Tallapoosa County, the eastern part of the state. All right, so let's zoom out. Storm outlook for today. This includes the Carolinas all the way up to Virginia. And this is going to more so be for those tropical tornadoes as this moves further to the north. So again, the threat will be ending for Georgia, be ending for really parts of South Carolina as well. And this will continue to move off to the north as really not much more than a rainmaker. So let's play through the next 24+ hours here. So I move this ahead. This is the Barron 3-kilometer high-res model, and this is at 6 o'clock. Again, I don't fully agree with the placement of this. Keep in mind it is 3 a.m. Central Time, and currently the remnants of Helene, or I believe still a Category 1 at this point, is way down here to the southwest of Statesboro. So take that for what you will. The point is, this eventually lifts north, and thanks to the Fujiwara effect with that other low, that deep upper low, this is going to swing back west. So what does that mean for the southeast? Well, we're going to see a few rain bands, I think, tonight. So high school football games, mainly north of I-20, perhaps even better chances north of Highway 278 here. We're going to see some rain. It's also going to be windy in this stretch here. The winds wrapping around the backside of this low will actually be fairly gusty. I don't think anything of severity, but we are going to see, some very breezy conditions here. It'll probably be breezy everywhere, but I look at areas slightly to the north to be a little bit more breezy. Let's head into Saturday. Chance of a few showers, but hey, got some college football here across the state. Navy, UAB, 75 and partly cloudy for kickoffs. Oklahoma at the Plains in Auburn, 80 degrees. And Louisiana Monroe is at Troy, 6 o'clock kickoff. All these games, we'll note, a very slim chance of a passing shower, not a washout. Georgia at Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Bryant-Denny Stadium, about 77 degrees, partly cloudy, and a passing shower is possible. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. And again, I think the potential here in Alabama to see anything significant is very low. We'll keep an eye on flooding and, of course, if there's any stronger wind gusts. But again, being on the western side, it is amazing to me how just a few hundred miles can make a pretty big difference. But that's what we're seeing here this morning. Of course, we've got our newscast coming up here just over an hour, 4:30. From 4:30 to 7, we'll have cut-ins through Good Morning America. So all your updates, you're right here on 3340. Have a great day.